Go.
Have you ever stood up and felt dizzy? Seeing black spots in your eyes or walked up a flight of stairs and felt like you've run a marathon? Welcome to the life of somebody who has POTS, or Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome. POTS is a form of dysautonomia which affects many, if not all, parts of your body. It can affect not only your heart, but your immune system all the way to your brain. So what exactly is POTS, and how does it affect your everyday life and what you do? POTS is relatively new in the medical scene. It's not really recognized or understood by general practitioners. General practitioners and family doctors are still on the cusp of understanding or diagnosing this condition in people. It is still relatively newly discovered condition that is still widely misunderstood. Because of this, we still do not understand what POTS is and what the range of its symptoms are. According to the Mayo Clinic, dysautonomia symptoms range from low blood pressure with a high heart rate to nausea to loss of memory function. Because the heart does not pump the blood throughout your body correctly, the blood pools in the bottom of your legs and causes exhaustion, which results in exhaustion or passing out in the body. Since POTS has such a broad range of symptoms, it has a wide range of severity. In the books POTS, Together We Stand, Riding the Waves of Dysautonomia by Jody Rim and others, it explains how some with POTS carry only a few symptoms and others are not affected by it, are barely affected by it, while others are completely disabled by their symptoms every day. In mild cases of POTS, people will experience dizzy spells, mild bouts of exhaustions, or the occasional passing out. It does not really affect their everyday lives, and they can pretty much live normally. But in more severe cases, some will experience the symptoms more often. They will also start to experience other symptoms, such as the nausea or mild memory loss. This begins to interfere with their everyday life, such as being not able to work efficiently or getting out of bed. The most severe cases of POTS have the most severe symptoms. One of the most extreme symptoms you can have is brain fog. Brain fog is kind of hard to explain. It's like being when you're inebriated. You're not able to form your thoughts correctly. You're not able to tell people what's going on. There's a loss of what exactly is going on. And in severe cases of POTS, somebody can be completely rendered disabled almost. Every aspect of their day is affected by POTS. Everything they do and how they interact with people is affected by the POTS. This is when treatment becomes absolutely necessary. According to the Balance in Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome patients, each case of POTS is treated differently. Some only require a low dosage of blood pressure medication and they were perfectly fine. But others have to take more than that and also have to take extra steps. For example, I have to restrict my diet to help manage my symptoms. I use a gluten-free and high-sodium diet to help me regulate my blood pressure and keep my body stable. Breathing exercises and meditation is another way to help kind of calm the body down and keep your heart rate from being so high. It brings down the heart rate and helps to regulate things. Wearing compression socks also helps force the blood back up through your legs and back into your heart and keep the blood pumping. I have been known for my funky and colorful compression sock collection. In conclusion, many people are not diagnosed with POTS. Few have been diagnosed with POTS, but the number of people that are diagnosed every day gets higher and higher as more research is done and a better understanding of POTS is found. But for now, this newly discovered condition is wildly unknown, and treatment is mainly experimental for people. Thank you.